Okay.
It's good now.
Greetings and salutations, everybody. Welcome in today for the 79th episode of the Podwans podcast. I'm your host, Char J, joined by my co-host, Luke.
What up?
And Hereth Productions.
We gotta just rip the Band-Aid off.
Oh, yeah. We got a public service announcement before Char goes into his whole thing. We have a certain someone doing a apology. Hit the music.
Danielle, I have done a severe lapse in my judgment, and I'm simply using this time in the podcast to apologize. The Rex and Cody kill jokes were unplanned and never intended to hurt you. I should have never made those predictions or jokes, as I was completely in the wrong about his character arc in Bad Batch Season 2. I want to apologize to the clone Friends with Benefits community. There are a lot of things I should have done differently, Danielle, but I didn't. And for that, I am sorry from the bottom of my heart.
Sounded a bit weak. You are not forgiven. No, here we go. Here we go. Fucking great. Yeah, yeah, he did. Canceled.
Canceled.
All right. Anyway.
I did it before, Jesse. Yeah.
Anywho, we're going to be talking about Season 2, Episode 13 of Star Wars Rebels, also known as Protector of Concord Dawn. We're going to be diving into a history about Sabine and her history with the Mandalorians, with Fen Rao, and some canon in the mix too. We have one guest on today,
Hold on.
he hasn't, what?
It's not the first time Hereth has been in a situation like this. Roll the tape.
We
No.
need to grab a guillotine and find whoever made that question.
You're under arrest, you piece of crap. You ain't never getting out of prison.
Luke, I'm gonna find a clip of you one day, and I'm gonna throw this in here just for chaos.
dude.
You know I'm gonna get my
We need to have
revenge.
more than
That
just
video.
that clip. We need to have
More.
We have to have at least two of each of us where we can
Oh,
just
God,
troll
Yes.
each other.
great.
We have
But it's
to.
gonna
It
be-
has to be
so
equal.
great.
I gotta get Char and Luke and then the mix.
Great. That is just so great. I love it. All right.
All right,
Sorry.
so we have
Thought we
one
had
guest
another.
on today, and he's actually making his debut for our Rebels show, and he's coming to talk about the Mandalorian culture, Sabine, and Fen Rao. Luke, Hereth, we ready to go?
Here
Let's
we go.
run it.
The Jedi Knights are all but destroyed, and yet your task is not complete, Inquisitor. The Emperor has foreseen a new threat rising against him. The Podwans Podcast.
And we're back. All right, so our guest on today, he has been on many of our Clone Wars episodes. He is one of our closest friends. He's actually one of the funniest people that we know, according to what has happened at Star Wars Celebration 2022. And he is coming to make his debut for our Star Wars Rebels show. Let's bring in Aidan at Aidan Talks Star Wars Topics.
Oh, hi guys.
Yes.
Sorry about that. Just
We just gazing into.
I mean, we're talking about Mandalorians, right? So just
wrong show. Not
Yeah, I
that
know.
Mandalorian. Wrong show.
I know.
Just making sure.
Aidan, when he saw Fen Rao take off his helmet, what is this?
What have you done?
This is not the way. This is not the way.
But anyways, Aidan, how have you been? It's been a long time.
Good, man. Good. Just went back to school for my final semester in college. Just got done with my first week of that, so life's going pretty well. Enjoying Bad Batch, and looking forward to talking about this episode and Celebration 2023 with all of you.
Oh,
Awesome. It's glad to
yeah.
have you here. And yeah, we're going to be talking a lot of different things today, especially with what's going to be coming up in these next few days.
Mm-hmm.
But
You wanna have that?
it's
Yeah,
we got some
it's
good
fun.
information out today. We find out that there will be a Mando season 3 trailer coming within these next few days, and it'll be live on NFL or as a ESPN. Is it Sunday night? Sunday night, I'm assuming.
Monday night.
Monday night. It's
Monday
gonna be
night.
during the Bucks and
Yeah, so you're either gonna see me really happy or really sad. There's no in between.
you cannot let that in. You cannot let that ruin the reaction.
Yeah, Hereth, do not let the outcome of the game, because you're a Buccaneers fan, or, looking at your
At
hat.
least you
Don't
at least
let
you
it-
show up. You know.
Don't let it diminish your experience for the trailer, because this is one thing that we've been waiting for. I mean, for the people that went to Celebration and saw the sneak peek, I'm sure it's going to be different.
Oh, it's gonna be different.
But there's going to be some things that we're going to be excited for. And Hereth, if the Bucks lose, don't let it take away from the experience.
It'll only be it. I think it'll come out
At halftime.
Yeah,
Oh,
probably.
100%.
Mhm.
And yeah, so I mean, hence why Aidan brought out the Din Djarin helmet. It's in these next few weeks, the Mandalorians are gonna be going crazy, and I'm sure we might be seeing some Mandalorians in the Bad Batch sometime. No idea, maybe so, but
that's kind of a stretch.
okay, yeah, that's what I want. Anyway, let's get this show rolling. Luke, what's so funny?
Just you. Just you.
It's the mustache.
It's
Miles Teller
scary.
mustache.
It's
Yeah.
scary. Let's
Scary.
Just call it as it is. Absolutely. It's absolutely horrendous and it's horrifying.
So every single person in history with just a mustache.
No,
is
just
terrifying.
you.
Really? Am I
Just
really that bad? Does it look bad?
Yeah, I mean,
Do I need to
look
shave it live on
great.
stream?
that would be actually fucking
Yeah,
hilarious.
I
Can-
won't. Why don't you shave it? Why don't you shave your hair on stream?
No, why would I? That's a dumb idea.
Exactly. Same with this.
I
There's no
I would
point
I
to
would
it.
I would totally disagree. But anyway, Aidan, we're talking about the Protector of Concord, Dawn.
Yes,
bef-
indeed.
and
Before we
round.
get started,
Yes.
Aiden, where can the good people follow you
Good
or
call.
find you? Where can they
Good-
find you?
No. Follow.
Yeah.
Well,
We don't find
Kill two birds with
people.
one stone.
people can find me
Ah,
in the Podwans podcast Discord server, which I'm sure that all of you that are watching this probably are part of that server already. So, just to reinforce that. And you can follow me at Aidan Talks Star Wars Topic 1 on TikTok, but I barely post there. So whenever I do post, it is very much a treat. Also, hello, Chase. How are you? Hope that you're doing well.
give the people what they want.
So, Chase, since you're in here, Luke doesn't like my mustache. He's very against it. But what are your thoughts? Do you like it?
I think we can move on from the mustache.
No. I want Chase's opinion, because his opinion is always valid. His opinion is like the highest tier of like credibility.
That's fair.
That
That is fair.
that's valid.
That's very fair. You're absolutely right.
But yeah, Luke,
I
are we
don't- I
ready to
don't-
get the?
That's untrue. I have not been paid. I have not been paid.
I have not been paid.
I
to-
wish I was paid, but I am not.
Aiden. So back to
Yes.
what I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted. Just
Shut up.
kidding. It wasn't rudely interrupted. In two sentences or less, give us a brief description of the episode in your own words. It can be funny, it can be serious. Take it away.
The rebels live up to their name in being blockade runners because they're trying to find a new way to get to Lothal.
It's a good one. My hair's all fucked up now.
Yeah, exactly. Cut it.
Is this episode just gonna be me and you yelling back and forth about our
It might
appearances
be.
right
That's
now?
how
It's gonna
been
be.
for- It's how it's been for a long time.
Can we rename the
Over a
YouTube
year.
video to Luke and Char yell at each other, but also Hereth apologizes for getting canceled?
Hey,
Plus
if
Aidan.
if it was gonna be one of us, I'm glad it's not me. That's all I gotta say. I'm glad it's not me. You just don't mess around with Danielle. You don't. You don't. Also, like the stream, not because I didn't pay Aiden,
Oh,
just
Luke,
like
you-
the stream, so that would help.
Luke, you
Appreciate it.
definitely paid him.
That's
I-
fair.
I
It's-
wish. I wish.
not
I can't even,
sponsored.
I wish too.
I
Hey,
can't even pay you both.
Wow.
Why do you think
Canceled by my own co-host. What kind of
Exactly.
bullshit is this?
Oh, it's great. It's fantastic.
Also, I'm disappointed you didn't ask me to explain the episode in 2 sentences or less, because I had
I
a
mean, you
really
can.
good one planned.
You can absolutely the floor is
Luke,
floor is
you
empty.
know, as per usual, I hit too close to home and make it too goddamn real, and I'm gonna do it again.
Okay.
Mom gets in a car accident. Stepdad goes to yell at the person that hit him, comma. Daughter goes to fight the person that got her in the car accident.
So
Period.
basically, white trash Alabama, like, hey, you hit my daddy.
You hit my daddy.
Mama. You hit my mama. Now you're gonna get it. Now you're gonna get it.
Yeah.
Anyway.
You know what's the accurate description of the episode? Because that literally happened.
Yes. Yes.
If you want to see the public apology, go back. It's only like the 2 minute. Actually, no, it's like the minute mark.
Minute mark.
Vanessa came here because she
Vanessa,
wanted
I
to see
love it.
chaos.
I love it.
Yeah, because I
love
actually tweeted that out and said, "Here you go, Danielle. There's your apology."
Vanessa Scacolosi for the win.
She saw the word cancel, was like, link.
Link.
Yeah. Gotta see this for myself. Anyway.
Also, another request from the people of the chat. They want Aidan to be the host.
I offered. Hey, trust me.
Hey,
we were
the
in,
only
we were
way
in
that
heavy
happens
negotiations.
if I get paid. All right, that's all right.
What's your negotiating?
We'll discuss off stream. Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we don't want to make it public because it
absolutely.
just gets messy and
It gets
then
messy, and
then friendships get ruined. And
absolutely,
we just don't want to deal with that.
No, well, depending on who you are, you may or may not, but I see what you mean.
Aidan, so this just popped in my head. My first ever interaction with you in the Star Wars community was
Mr. B6000. Oh, whoa.
Jesus, no. I that would bankrupt the podcast.
What, Luke? You're not Mr. Beast? What?
No, I wish I was. I'd be handing out everybody fucking millions of dollars. Are you kidding me? You get $10,000. He's like Oprah. Here's $10,000.
Okay, and what about this, Aidan? What if we pay you in hugs? That sounds
Good
great.
at hugs. I do give a nice hug.
Luke gives Aidan a hug at the celebration, confirmed, and it has to be filmed on camera.
I would give you cosmic brownies, but we're going across the pond, and I don't know how that.
No, I'm good on those cosmic brownies. That's
but
all
like,
you, man.
but seriously though, this is gonna be a throwback. I didn't realize for the longest time that you were in the Kessel Run Relay, or not Kessel Run Relay, Kessel Run Transmissions, chats. For the longest time, I didn't put 2 and 2 together until like last year. I was like, "Oh fuck!"
I know, yeah.
And I used to comment in those comment sections. So we've been like real buds for.
Well, I mean, I had no idea who you were. So
Also, I just love Vanessa freaking out in the chat as she's like reacting to the apology.
What did he do? The first public Pod 1 scandal. Hey, all right. No, I feel like she's watching it and then doing the live chat. That's what she's doing.
Yes, she is.
That's funny.
Do we need to hold like a court hearing between Hereth and Danielle?
That would actually be hilarious. Actually, it's a good idea.
I'll be the judge.
No,
Hereth, would you defend yourself, or would you get someone to?
I would get Chris as my lawyer.
Oh, great! Here we go.
You know what? I'll represent Danielle.
Honestly, dude, I think Danielle can pretty much handle her own.
I think Danielle.
I'm justice.
Arguments. You are not the knight, and you are not that.
If you are justice, please do not lie.
Oh,
okay.
Jesus.
All right.
All right. We're getting off track here, guys.
All right, Luke. How many hands am I holding up?
You're holding up one hand.
Okay.
Man, you're funny. I'm in the call with y'all. That's funny. All right. So, never mind. So we're gonna get into the story of Protector of Concord. I could have been a real jerk.
That could have been really bad if you
I could've
if you
been
were
a
a
real
second off
jerk.
char.
Yeah,
That would have
yeah,
been bad.
I really could have. I
You could have
really,
timed that
really
terribly.
could have.
Don't know what you're talking about.
In this story, basically, the rebels are looking for a new trade route, not a trade route, but a new route to go through the galaxy because obviously the Empire is cracking down. They go to Concord Dawn. They're attacked by the
The
protectors, and Hera gets shot down, then jumps. See, okay, first thing here. So like her engines were clearly shot. How the fuck did she go into hyperspace?
I assume she
That's
just
my
timed it
question.
when she got shot, so it just like launched her, and through hyperspace her ship is just ripping
No,
apart.
because she gets hit.
I mean, hey, think about this though. I mean, you can also think about like what happened in season 7 of Clone Wars with the
The
Venator
Star
class.
Destroyer when Maul took out the engine and it jumped through hyperspace and ripped
That's
apart.
fair. That's fair. No, I just was like, oh wow, that's interesting because the engines are gone. It's like how do you do hyperspace without engines?
I still think that's the best cold open to any Rebels episode, where I just
Yeah.
jumps right into it, and then you get the Hera battle, and it just the title card with no music.
Yeah, because it makes it ominous. Oh my god,
Ominous.
ominous.
Luke,
Jeepers
why am I always your
creepers.
dictionary?
Well, because that's what you're good for.
Classic Nebraskan. He couldn't even pronounce his
Anyway.
girlfriend's
Here for
name right
words.
for a long time.
All right. Who had to make the public apology this week?
Luke is dating
Not
an English
me.
teacher, and he can't even say the word ominous as a 45-year-old man.
I am not.
Yo,
Why am I not
82-year-old man, get the age right. God, what are you, elderly against the boomers?
Are you? I am a geriatric millennial, sir. I should be treated as much. Do you even know what geriatric means?
Yeah.
Okay, we're not gonna get into that. So the first question during this episode, Sabine struggles to let go of her revenge, but by the end, Kanan is able to show her that holding on to revenge ultimately is not the right decision. How do you think that coincides with her Mandalorian upbringing? Is that what your answer is going to be?
Wait, can we have the clip up from this week's episode of Bad Batch of the droid going, huh?
That is a good one.
Okay, I guess I'll go first and
Well,
break
yeah,
the
you're the
awkward
guest.
silence.
We don't need anybody else to fucking talk.
Okay.
You talk.
Yeah, so in terms of like the question, I think this episode was really interesting, and it at the time it really expanded our understanding of the Mandalorian culture as a whole, because even though the Empire isn't in control of Mandalore, and like all the houses or several of the houses have allied with the Empire, the protectors are still enemies of House Ren, which is Clan Vizsla, which is interesting to think about. And but going back to the main part of the question, there's a line in the episode where Sabine is like, Jedi philosophy is not for everyone, and Kanan's like, that's why we're at war, which I think was a really interesting quote. But I think I do agree that this episode really did show how much Sabine is adapting and changing from her Mandalorian upbringing and kind of accepting more ideas because of this of her family that she has in the Spectre crew with Hera and Kanan and Ezra and Chopper and Zeb. I think she's learning a lot in terms of that all that stuff. So
Thank you.
I think this was a really important episode to kind of set the precedence on what we would get in future seasons regarding what's going on with the Mandalorian culture at this time. And I really think it's crucial. And I really like the fact that they use Sabine as a focal point for us to see this journey, to kind of see it through her eyes, because it kind of gives us a whole different kind of understanding from her perspective.
No, yeah, absolutely. Because I mean, all she's known is the first she was in. I mean, she's really known the Mandalorian culture all of her life, but also we have to remember she was part of the Empire. She was in the Imperial Academy, so she has that layer of her character to unpack. And I think it is interesting to see because they'll touch on it, like how much different the Jedi and the
Vanessa breaking the episode as you see.
yeah, as usual. I think it's important to see because I mean, she is so hell bent with getting back at Fen Rao, and Kanan tries to always like pull her back. Like, hey, fighting isn't always the right answer. It's not the only option, right? And even when they're doing their face off, she kind of uses that. She's like, killing isn't the only option. So it's like she's starting to grab different philosophies and combine them together, which we don't really see between Mandalorians and Jedi culture because from the canonized history, they were always on the opposite sides because they are yin and yang of each other. If you think about it, Hereth.
I mean, how do I describe what you just said? You literally just took everything I was about to say and
Don't
just
you
ran
love
with
it when I do that?
Yeah, you do it all the time. It's great.
Hey,
It's like it's a
no.
constant running gag with Podwans. It's amazing. Char,
Yeah.
what do you think?
Well,
I know
I
you're
think
definitely
that,
paying attention.
Oh no, I am. And I think that the reason why Sabine is so when she was able to when she was able to hold herself back from fighting Fen Rao, and I think it's because when you're a Mandalorian, you're raised to be violent, and when you're a warrior, mainly it's all about revenge. Because we learned from the Clone Wars that Death Watch is a very resilient group that will do whatever it takes to get what they want. And when she challenges him by the code, because we all know that the Mandalorian code is, single combat, winner takes all, that's it. And for her to find common ground with Kanan, because in this episode, we hear many times, and we've known from different Star Wars media, that the Jedi and the Mandalorians have a very long history. So for her, later in the episode, when Hera goes, "You're starting to sound like a Jedi than a Mandalorian," it was her learning and adapting to what Kanan has gone through. Because in the beginning, Sabine didn't want to hear anything Kanan says. She was, tunnel vision right at Fen Rao. And then she finally learned that, like, hey, there's another path to this. We don't have to, inflict any pain on anybody, except for blowing up a few ships.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Was I paying attention?
Ooh, shots across the bow.
Yeah. This is just the Podwans roast each other episode. And it's fun.
It's great content. It's great content.
It's great for the viewers.
Oh yeah, absolutely. If you're not following any of us, well, if you're listening, go over to the YouTube stream, like it, comment, and subscribe.
I mean, all versions of watching Podwans is valid, but please watch YouTube if you can.
Leave a like,
Yeah.
subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any future streams, reactions, watch along.
Wait.
Did you really just?
This episode is so good. I'm gonna get a Podwans podcast tramp
Oh
stamp.
my
Mother of God.
Scacalosi.
So Vanessa, if you do want like the outline for
you
it,
just spent $20 on that. What in
Okay,
the
this
hell?
has to be the okay. We thought it couldn't get more chaotic than clone fucking, but we found a way. This episode from is gone.
So wait, here's the real question then: are you getting the tramp stamp of me, Hereth, and Char?
Or is it the
how is this going?
logo?
okay,
or is
no,
it
no,
the
that
logo?
would be
That
weird.
would be strange. That would be strange if it was us.
I
three.
still don't think it's the weirdest thing I've heard with the three of us. Actually, no, two of us technically because of a different podcast.
If it was
confusing
just
two podcasts.
us,
It just
would be so weird.
that would be crazy. Oh,
It's an icon moment.
oh yeah,
God.
big
But,
big
no,
star.
that's funny. I think because Vanessa, if you want me to send you whatever outline you want for that tattoo, let me know.
Wait, hold on. What about the they fly now creation?
That's what I was joking about. That was what I was alluding to,
There
Luke.
we go.
I love how whenever I allude to something, Luke has to explicitly say what I'm alluding
absolutely.
to, and I have to I'm always more subtle about it. And then Luke's like, "Oh, here's what he was joking about." I'm like, Luke.
Anyway.
Okay.
With
Brooke, you're onto something.
there
You're
you
onto
go.
something.
Go ahead.
Where's Wormy?
Ad
Where's
read.
Wormy? Oh, hey, yeah, that's right. Brooke's here. So therefore, we have to shout out her website, farfarawayfactory.com. You can find a lot of her merch, earrings, stickers, and sweatshirts, everything across from Marvel, Star Wars, DC, House of the Dragon. I know that there's some coming. I know that she's made one, at least to my
I think
knowledge.
it was just
I don't
for
know.
her.
Yeah, for her. But hopefully she mass produces that. I see Hereth. Hereth, can you stop trying to like? Why are you trying to lip sync? But yeah, you can find all of her merchandise and her creations over at farfarawayfactory.com. Follow her on Instagram at farfarawayfactory, TikTok at Bedazzler, and you can find her on her Etsy page.
Because she makes awesome shit. And also go follow Josh Mason Windu. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate you. Go subscribe to his channel. He was a big help in getting the channel where it is now. So we appreciate you popping in, Josh. Thank you.
Yeah,
and also please trash talk Hereth right now. Please do.
Oh yeah, because Cowboys Bucks. Yeah.
Yeah. Just do it.
Send them.
I want you to hit him with the worst trash talk ever. Please do it.
Also this.
It's a me, Mario.
It's a me, Mario.
Oh my god, this has just gone off the rails.
Also this.
So now Alanis wants me to play the new Mario. Alanis wants me to be Mario, and then Brooke wants me to do a Biggs Darklighter cosplay. You'll probably win on Monday. Actually, no. Josh, I was talking to Hereth before the live stream. I was telling him that the Cowboys are going to win.
No,
100%. Cowboys are going to win.
All right. Anyway, that might be on a future podcast. That is not affiliated.
There was
with
Glory Hole.
What did you just say?
Ever seen that?
Did you say Glory Road or Glory Hole? Because there are two different fucking ways to do this. Oh, Jesus Christ.
No, I've ever seen that video of Jerry Jones. He's like, I woke up Monday morning, and I just saw it. There it was, Glory Hole.
Oh my god! What in the fuck's wrong with you?
I'm like, what?
Oh my god!
It's not. It's gonna land. I just checked the tab.
You're aiming out to God's ears.
God.
Oh, Josh, thank you.
I love how Josh had to show up for the most chaotic episode.
Jerry's the king of saying sus stuff.
No, yeah, absolutely. Jerry,
there was.
there was. Anyway,
woke up Monday morning.
Wait, hold on. Question: if Jerry Jones was a Star Wars character, who would he be?
Call Travis.
Oh,
he looks like him.
That's a good one. That is a good one. That is hilarious. But
imagine if it was General Dodonna. He's just giving the briefing of the Death Star plans. He's like, the target shaft is almost 2 meters wide. We gotta.
Zeke Elliott needs to get the ball more. We're paying him enough money.
This base one.
Oh my god. All right. Anyway, yeah, let's get back to the episode. Thank you everybody for the support and everything. But so Fen Rao is very featured in this episode. This is his first ever time we meet him. He's not in any other Star Wars content except for the Kanan comic from his cockpit, right? Or do we just see his starfighter in that comic, right? Correct?
No, you see him in his cockpit. There's like a little panel.
Okay. You said cockpit.
God, yeah, it's good. I was like, we're not going to acknowledge that.
Funny. Fen Rao is adamant that they are only allies because they have to be. What about Kanan really sold Fen Rao to think seriously about joining the rebellion? Aidan?
Well, the fact he jumped on his starfighter and kind of knocked him unconscious. I mean, he didn't really have a choice if you think about it. I mean, and like when they were talking earlier about why would I ever join you? The Empire has more resources and more manpower than you could ever have. So why would I choose the losing side? And also, Fen Rao mentions he was a lot more reckless and younger back when he saved Kanan during the Clone Wars. But now, since he has people to look after, he has to be more mindful of, the decisions that he makes. But ultimately, I think he makes the decision kind of because he's forced into it. But I think over time in future episode, his mind changes to where now he's going to go through the cause. So it's kind of like how Kanan says he's a reluctant ally, not a prisoner.
I thought for sure you were gonna work in Alanis's thing, just be like, and like in all seriousness, yeah, because Kanan was hot. So what's not to say there? You know what I mean? It's really good.
I get you.
I think it's also because he looks at the rebellion, right? And he's like, these are just ragtag guys. And I feel like Kanan's connection to being a Jedi also really kind of helps Fen Rao kind of think about it logistically, like be like, hey, they have Jedi. That's kind of a bigger deal than I first thought. And I mean, the way Kanan is able to relate to Fen Rao in the beginning, I think also really, really helps the cause of like getting him on board and whatnot. And what else? Jar?
So when you think about what Kanan is, what Kanan's goal is, when you have someone, because when Kanan went to Concord Dawn to talk to Fen Rao, he was willing to just listen to him, because when Sabine was caught, and then the guy came and was like, "Hey, we have someone messing with our stuff," and then he comes out and says, "Oh, I got one friend befriending me, and then I got one friend trying to kill me," and so he understands that he is a rational person and that he is willing to save people, because with Kanan's past, Fen Rao's done a lot of good things. So in his mind, he's seeing like, why is he fighting for the Empire? If he's a good warrior and he's fighting for the rights of other people, and he knows that the Empire is not a good person, or good group to fight for. But he knows that if he goes against the Empire, he might lose. He's probably going to lose since they're the powerhouse of the galaxy now. So he's mainly playing it safe. But Kanan at the time is like, hey, you know that what we're fighting for is worth more than what the Empire is fighting against. So,
yeah, and it goes. Oh, sorry, you go ahead.
And Kanan also brings up the point, like, hey, if you're not the Empire's enemy today, they don't care. They will make you an enemy no matter what. So he's like, there is only the Empire. They only see themselves as ruling the galaxy. If you're not an enemy today, you can be an enemy tomorrow. And if your goals no longer match up with their goals, they're going to take you out. And it's as simple as that. So it's definitely a choice out of necessity for Fen Rao, right? Because he doesn't really have another choice, or else, the Empire will hunt him down. But now with the alternative of the rebellion, he now has another choice to doing what is right. Now he has a choice of doing right rather than what is necessary.
Yeah, and that's the one thing about Kanan too, because when he was talking to Sabine because Sabine wanted to get revenge on Fen Rao, and then he was like, "This is not what Hera would wanted. I think that we should give him a chance because everybody deserves a chance." He knows that Fen Rao is not for the Empire, and he knows that if they were able to convince him and show him that what the Empire is doing and what they're doing to the other people across the galaxy, he will come to the rebellion side. That's without question. And with the help of Sabine, with her and her Mandalorian history coming together, I mean, we do see this in the later of the season, with the connection between Fen Rao and Sabine is super strong. And it's important to understand cultures coming together to fight against a common enemy, because you have these Mandalorians who are Empire, like Gar Saxon and all these people, and then you have Fen Rao, and then you have Sabine, and then you have her family. This is later on down the road, but you have to come together to fight one cause, and this is literally what Star Wars is all about.
Dang right.
It also goes back to, I was surprised, again, it's during that whole scene with Fen Rao and Kanan, also the quote of, when you're with the Empire, you stand alone, but with the Rebellion, you stand a chance to stand together. And like that all plays into that speech about what happens in that scene, which I think is the infamous quote of that episode.
I do, but that's
Oh.
not necessary. Vanessa, thank
Here
you.
comes the incoming penny.
See, Vanessa wants the ATST show back and highly
Hey,
produced.
we were in early negotiations earlier today. We will find a way to make it happen. That'll be my stamp. That will be what I run on in 2026.
All right.
2025. We'll give it 2 years.
Okay.
But we will have ATST show on this channel. Anyway, that's gonna be it for my section. Jar.
Let's dive into the lore of this episode.
Don't be too proud of this technological terror you've constructed. The ability to destroy a planet is insignificant next to the power of the Force.
And here we go, the lore of this episode. So today's lore is about winning battles. In this episode, we learned that Fen Rao helped the Republic during the Third Battle of Magito, which Kanan and his former master, Jedi Master Depa Billaba, were present for. There are many instances where someone or a group comes to the rescue in battles. For example, the Bad Batch coming to save Kanan and Depa on Collar, the Resistance coming to save Han, Chewbacca, Finn, and Rey on Takodana, the Clone Army in the Geonosis arena when everyone is surrounded, Han saving Luke during the trench run, the Ewoks saving the rebels when they were captured on Endor, and so many more. But I want to ask you guys, if you could have one or multiple characters come to save you in Star Wars, and who would it be? And also vice versa. If you could help someone, who would it be?
Chat also answer the question as well.
That's a good question. I'll have to think about that so you guys can circle back around to me.
You can also it could be a scenario that's already happened,
Okay.
or you can just make up a scenario if you would like
Sure.
to.
I think nothing's better than the clones popping up in that Geonosis that scene with the Geonosis
Arena.
arena. Sorry. But like I think that is what a shame. The poor groups.
Sorry, I had to put that up. I was like, I saw that and I was like,
Oh,
that is too
Vanessa.
good. I have to put that on the screen.
Oh, my sweet summer child. Now I've got it all fucked up. No, I would
Yes!
I'd have the clone army, like the whole clone army, like they did in Attack of the Clones. That'd be kick ass. That'd be cool as shit.
So it would just be you surrounded by hundreds of battle droids.
yeah.
I thought it was like one or two people. Look, this is like, look, just as like, Charles, like one or two people. It looks like, all right, millions.
No. It could be one or a group of people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, fuck off. It's a group of people.
I don't think that. I think
An
that's
army
The
is
entire,
in fact
the
a group
entire
of people.
clone army didn't
Hey.
come to the arena. They just flew in on their LEATs, played.
Hey,
they had a little bit
don't
of coverage, and then they
don't-
left.
Don't take that away from me.
I will try.
I can do what I want.
I will do what I must.
Into Aidan.
Or
No,
I mean,
my-
hey,
Not
it
through
could-
the
No,
dark.
my answer is kind of cheap, but I want Anakin and Obi-Wan to rescue me because
Yeah, that's awesome.
it's the cheap answer, but it's the one I would go with.
It's a pretty effective answer though.
And I don't know, I think it would be kind of fun to rescue R2 and C-3PO on one of their little misadventures. I think that would
Which
be fun.
one would it be? The Clone Wars one where they're being really fucking stupid? I think.
No,
that's a
I think
good
it'd
one.
just be, I don't know, probably set during the original trilogy or something like that. I don't know.
Interesting.
I thought, again, I'm going to go even more basic than Aiden. I was going to do Luke and Ray.
Ooh,
Wow. Okay.
interesting. Pull up Alanis's. She says, "Save the Bad Batch, not from danger, but like, oh my god."
Where's Remy? Where's Remy?
Yeah, where is Remy?
Where is
Pharaoh
Remy?
Remy.
Daughter?
Oh, future stuff with Pharaoh Remy coming down the pipeline. There's a tease for you. That's all I will say. Just thinking about you. Oh,
Man,
fuck. That's funny.
So what I would do for mine is, so it's kind of a scenario from another franchise. I was gonna take the scene in Return of the King where Aragorn, Gimli, and Legolas hop off the boat,
Oh,
and then there's a bunch
fuck
of orcs,
yeah.
and then but it's me, and there's a bunch of Force ghosts that follow me and start mowing down everybody.
That's awesome.
That is
Like you see
hilarious.
Mace Windu, you see Obi-Wan, you see Anakin, you have Yoda, you have all of these different Force ghosts just coming together, just go.
Hey,
Bah.
Hey, this is a good time for me to say the Star Wars universe and the Lord of the Rings universe are one and the same. They might actually be in the same galaxy, so just saying.
Be saved by Thrawn. I need that man to analyze me. So great.
Oh my god. No,
he
no.
goes
that's
shopping
not
with you at the
right.
mall.
No,
You're like,
that-
hey, well, how do you think about this? It is
That-
quite adequate. You
that's-
might need to add more color to your.
That's not
wardrobe.
right. That's not right. She meant Agent Callus. But that's the rated R.
But so
I'm- I thought you meant
who I would
Crosshair,
want
too.
to be saved by, or no, who I would want to save, I would probably say, I'd say during the episode 4 battle between Obi-Wan and Vader, I would want to save Obi-Wan.
Oh, that's a good one.
What do
Like,
you
he's
just
just-
jump in
like,
front of
he's
the
just like
saber? Like,
this.
no!
Like he's just like this. He's about to take it and just like become cloth. Like I just bear hug him, and then Vader, stabs me, and then I become cloth.
Well, he doesn't stab you. He'd cut through you.
Distraction sand, go.
Well, no. What
Fucking
would
sand.
no. So what would happen is, so while he's like winding up, I'll come and tackle Obi-Wan to save him, and then when he'll wind up, the tip of the blade will just pierce me, and then Obi-Wan will get up and then just do it again. So
Hey,
Two for
by the
one special.
way, I can survive.
and then Luke's just looking over. He's like, Bandit, and then he sees me. He's just
Who are you?
Biggs? Biggs?
he's act like I did. I wasn't even there.
Biggs? Where
Why
the hell
aren't
did you
you-
come from?
Sharpshooting womp rats back in Mos Eisley.
Seriously. Oh.
The One Ring is a Sith artifact.
Oh, dude, that is
Supreme
that
Leader
is
Snoke,
so
Shocky
fucking
Fingers.
cool. No, that is such an
Supreme Leader
interesting
Snoke did
concept.
have like an obsidian ring that
Wasn't it made out of Vader's castle?
it was,
Yes.
yes.
Yeah, I couldn't remember that. Ooh, Ventress, that's a good one.
Good
That's
answer.
a really good
Good
one,
answer.
actually. Yeah.
I already can feel Kenny typing. He's gonna be like, "See, I'm gonna save Boss, Adventurous, and retcon the ending of Dark Disciple."
Yeah,
Wait,
Vanessa's-
pretty much, yeah,
Vanessa's
pretty
Vanessa's just gonna absorb a tower falling on her. Yes.
much. You thought the ending to Avengers, what movie? Avengers, fuck.
I don't care about who I'm saving.
Oh,
but
Age of
Din Djarin
Ultron.
can save me.
Ooh, yeah.
I don't care. Only is that I am back.
Who
to
is
the dark
that?
side. Charlie Hebb. Hey, welcome in. I don't think I've ever, I don't think I've seen you before, but welcome in. Welcome in. We're talking about Star Wars Rebels.
Yep.
Specifically, the episode with Fenrau and Concord Dawn.
No, Brooke. If we've learned anything, it's you hitting on clones. That's for sure.
I mean, we
You
saw the
would-
thumbnail for
Yep,
this week's episode of
thumbnail.
the Bad Batch.
D&D, like it's.
I don't care if there's only one seat in the ship. We can figure it out.
Oh my god. Oh Jesus.
Now I'm just looking at because the scene when they're flying in Beggar's Canyon, and then it's just a close up of him because they have those shots where it's like inside the cockpit. You just see Brooke just like
Are they
ah.
talking about Pelly?
Yes.
Oh, Pelly. I
Not
mean, hey,
not Pelly. No, the
The
Twilight.
Oh no,
It's
Garza
Twilight.
Fwip. Garza
Darth
Fwip.
Whip.
Oh, Garza Whip. Oh, I would. Yes.
We love Jennifer
yes.
Beals.
Yeah, Jennifer Beals. We stand Jennifer Beals. Oh my god. She was done dirty. I would agree with that, Vanessa. She was done dirty. I'm saving Bo-Katan from Jon Favreau's writing. Haha, good one. Zinger.
And Fennec.
Fennec. That's fair.
I always said BD1. No one else matters. That's awesome. Yeah, but yeah, let us know who you would save and also who would save you. You can also have a group of people. You could have like, I don't know, the whole entire Wookiee army from Revenge of the Sith come
Oh,
and save you.
fuck. That's another good one.
Take yourself
Tarful?
captive. All you just hear is, and they're just charging Kachiro
And then,
Beach.
and then Chewie's capture Luke and put him in the corner again.
Yeah,
Ah,
yeah,
good
that can
times.
happen too.
Good times.
But yeah, that's it for my lore for today's episode. And now we move on to Hereth's segment with the interconnectedness.
In my experience, There's no such thing as luck.
I'd save myself from hearing egregious dude bro opinions.
That, no,
Agreed.
that's canon.
Agreed.
That's the
Nope,
answer.
no,
no one
that is
matters.
the right answer.
Canon. Anyway, let's get to my segment. So, again, building off everything else, Fenrau. When Sabine talks about Fenrau's past, Rex and Kanan both mention the Battle of Megiddo. And Kanan, we only see the tail end of it with Pod 1's number one enemy. Fuck Kiadi-Mundi.
Yeah, fuck Keanu Moody.
You knew I was gonna do it. Gets killed. When we all cheer.
Absolutely. Oh yeah, absolutely. I've never cheered so much in my life.
Everyone else for Order 66 were depressed as hell. Kiadi-Mundi, it's a break from that depression, and we cheer. Anyway,
Like,
getting back to the
yay!
question. We're like, yeah!
He's
Fuck that
gone!
guy!
Anyway,
Do you want to see this battle adapted into a book, a comic, or even a Tales of the Jedi Season 2 episode?
you know what I want? Battlefront 3 campaign from the Clone Wars. You either play as a clone trooper or like a regular person playing through the Clone Wars all the way through the sequel trilogy, and I want you to see Keanu-Mundi die in that game.
Well, I mean,
That'd be fucking
I meant more
hilarious.
specifically because the war lasted. That battle specifically lasted a really long time. in the Clone Wars.
It was three separate battles.
Right.
on
It was the beginning, middle, and end.
Yep. I actually like the Battle of Megiddo in the original Battlefront 2 game. I thought that was interesting.
Right, and it's like
A
Rex-
droid energy collector.
I just thought it was interesting because Rex
Yeah.
and Kanan both were like Battle Megiddo. They were both there.
Yeah.
So was Fenrau. What happened at that battle? Obviously, we know Fenrau was giving them support in the air, but like there's still a lot to that story with Depa and Kanan. So it's like I want to see that story at some point. So
Yeah, I mean, if they do a season 2 of Tales of the Jedi, I think
Ooh, that's a good one.
I
That's
think
a
that
good
would be
one.
really cool to see. If they do like a Caleb Doom focused episode or a Depa Balaba focused episode, I think
right, because
that'd be something really interesting to see. To kind of see how things change as the war progresses for that master and apprentice dynamic.
because I've always pitched for Tales of the Jedi Season 2, I would want a Mace and Depa one, and then halfway through Depa, it becomes Caleb's. So it's like Mace, Depa, end it with Kanan.
Yeah. I honestly, yeah, Vanessa absolutely spitting facts. I'd save Padme from George Lucas as well, because he fucking sucks at writing women.
But no, the reason why I asked that question because it's like I also added the what medium and why because like, I could see it being an interesting book. I could also see it being an interesting comic limited series.
Video game.
Game
Mission, I think, would be another good one.
Yeah, but I also think that would be kind of weird just being like, all right, one battle for an entire like big battle for one mission and we're gone.
I mean, that's pretty much the entire campaign of the original Battlefront 2 game.
Well, and it's interesting too. I think maybe that even Cal and Jaro Tapal were at one of the Battle of Megiddos at some point, because I know, like for the Ultimate Edition of Fallen Order, like one of the lightsaber hilts you can get is from like one of the battles of Megiddo. So that points to the fact that at some point in time, either Cal or Jaro Tapal or both of them were at Megiddo.
That is a rumor. I will tell you that for Mando season 3. Don't know if it's true or not, but it is a rumor.
Yeah.
The Fenrau will be in Mando season 3.
Okay, I'm blanking on who that is.
It's a famous. Let me find out the actor.
Fenrau. Who plays Fenrau? Fake Star Wars fan. Go ahead. Put it in the chat right now. I have zero idea, which I can't put a name to a face. Fenrau. Oh, well, oh my God. What the fuck? We just talked about him. Oh my God. I'm an idiot. That's sad. We were just talking about this and my God. From her. Jesus Christ. Brooke. But yeah, that's is that gonna be is that it for the interconnectedness, Hereth?
Yeah, I only had one question. there was not really much interconnectedness going on this episode.
Nope,
besides that
nope,
one.
and there won't be much interconnectedness in the next couple of episodes.
Well,
so.
guess what? You're gonna have to wait for season 3 when I turn this into Where the Fuck is Thrawn?
Great. Great. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. All right. With that, it's time to rank the episode. Aidan, this is our new system.
Oh, forgot about something?
Oh yeah,
Forgot about something.
I did.
Pretty
Hold
major.
on. 1 second.
3 interesting facts about a certain Rebels arc that you didn't know about until now. Part 17. The Protector of Concord Dawn Edition. Fact 1. A director becoming a character. Supervising director Dave Filoni named the character of Fen Rao after episodic director Brad Rao. Fact 2. Concept arts coming in to play. The markings on the top of Fen Rao's helmet are from early Joe Johnston artwork exploring Boba Fett for The Empire Strikes Back. Fact 3. Marvel Comics running it back. Fen Rao was previewed in an issue of the Star Wars Kanan comic, which is Kanan the Last Padawan, which dramatizes the third battle of Megiddo. And there you have it. Those are the 3 interesting facts about the Protector of Concord Dawn.
There you go. Thank you, Char. Now it's time to rank the episode. And hold on. Yeah, I know.
We knew that was coming.
Yeah, we knew that. Aidan, what's your ranking of the episode?
Yeah, I give this one an Admiral. I really like this one. Just for all the different story beats and kind of the character progression that happens in this episode. I really like this episode, and it's the beginning of all the Mandalorian centered stuff we're going to get in Rebels. So it's a really great starting off point.
Yeah. Hereth?
Okay. Going into the episode this morning, I would have ranked it an Admiral. However, I'm going to give it a Grand Admiral.
Oh,
I think it's one of the most underrated Rebels episodes in the entire series because, again, just like this week's Bad Batch episode, so much happens in the span of 20 minutes, and it does such a good job of giving each character their moment while focusing mainly on Kanan and Sabine. I think I'd put it up there with Shroud of Darkness, those really good one-off episodes of Rebels. Luke, why are you just looking off the screen confused?
Charlie ain't making no sense. Charlie ain't making no sense.
I didn't see Charlie's comment. I was just looking at you being what is going on? Did I lose the internet?
No, Charlie ain't making no sense. But that's
Chat
okay.
GPT?
Chat GPT the person?
I will say, or no, Char. What's your ranking?
I give it an Admiral.
I'd have to say it's an Admiral too, but I really do enjoy this episode a lot because you get Mandalorian stuff.
You get Empire and Rebel stuff, and then why you join the Rebellion versus the Empire and the benefits of that, and then you get Hera getting injured and then not being motivation for Sabine. I think it sets up a lot of character development for Sabine for season 3. A lot happens in this episode.
Yeah, I would agree. So we're all giving it. Well, I think it goes to Admiral because there's not enough.
There's 3-1.
People. Yeah, 3-1. So it's an Admiral. But that is going to be it for this episode. Aidan, thank you so much for coming on. We always love when you come in and give your insight on the Star Wars universe as a whole.
I'm always happy to help the channel out, free of charge, of course.
I knew you were gonna throw that in there.
I thought you were about to say free of charm.
Oh well, but where can the good people follow you on the social medias?
Well, you can follow me on TikTok at Aidan Talks Star Wars Topic 1. I know it's a long name. I should probably change it.
No,
but I'm too lazy.
No, never change it.
Anyway, but you can find me most of the time in the Podwans Discord server. And you have not joined the Discord server, go ahead and do that. got all sorts of different fandom discussions. So come on down to the Podwans Discord server, and you'll probably hang out with us at some point in time.
Gotta love it. Gotta love it. Never change who you are, Aidan. Never.
Okay.
You're my boy, Blue. You're my boy.
Whenever I see Aidan, I always think about the Elastigirl meme.
No, I always think about my experience with Aidan at Celebration at one
Oh,
specific moment.
And also,
Fuck.
here they come, screaming across the sky. It's lots and lots of jets and planes.
Trains.
No, I always think
Gotta have
of.
a repeat of that
I
fucking
always-
hotel room. That
No,
night.
I'll say
That
it.
was
No,
great.
I always think back to 4.9 Uber stars.
Oh fuck, dude. We could have a whole fucking episode on just Aidan. It would be great. Be hilarious. Oh, the greatest hits. The greatest hits.
Greatest hits. Yeah,
Oh,
I peaked in life, definitely.
Oh shit. Hereth, where can people follow you?
Well, you can find me in Luke's apartment playing with Chewie right now.
Okay, Hereth, you said that last week when you were in my car. Get
Yeah.
out of here.
What
No.
in the fuck?
Huh?
Huh?
I just had to do that.
What?
Sorry, it was a good joke. Anyway, you can find me at Hereth Productions on TikTok and Instagram, Hereth_edits on Twitter, and Hereth on Hive, even though no one uses Hive because everyone's waiting for Twitter to explode.
And it never will.
And then Podwans on YouTube.
Char, where can good people follow you on the social medias?
Good people can find me on TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram at CharCharJ, as spelled right here. And you can find me here at the Podwans Podcast every Thursday night as we cover our Star Wars Rebels rewatch. Next week, we're going to be covering, it's called The Legends of the Lasat.
Yes.
Yes.
Why do you sound confused what episode it is? You're like, it's the Legend
Ah,
of
I
the
just
Star?
wanted to be sure. Okay, leave me alone.
Oh,
Okay, anyway.
Remember Reggie? Anyway, sorry.
I do
We're
not
into
fear the
different fandoms.
guacamole as you do.
You guys can follow us at the Podwans on all social medias. I will be streaming on the channel Saturday morning/afternoon. I will be doing a playthrough of Jedi Fallen Order for a couple of hours. So if you don't have anything going on Saturday morning/afternoon, I have a feeling Aidan's gonna put on his Mando helmet. So here we go.
Oh, and I also
Uh,
forgot to mention you can
there we
also
go.
find me in Luke's mom's DMs.
I was gonna make that joke, but I decided not to.
What in the goddamn fuckery is that?
Yup,
There you go,
yup.
Char did it. I
Taking a
was
shot
thinking
across the
better.
fucking bow, you dick. Anyway,
I was gonna do that originally, but I decided to change the
Anyway.
answer.
anyway, be on the lookout for more content from us. If you're new here, hello. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications so you never miss any of our content. But that's gonna be it. On to the next one for Light and for Life.
We are all the Republic.
And I got the bestie with me on my side.
Always.
Oh,
See you guys.
jeez. Bye. Goodness gracious. Oh my god.